went to Palm Springs, which is like a desert oasis town. It was gorgeous.
Beautiful. And 115 degrees, but also beautiful.
From there, we went to San Diego for Comic Con. From there, we went and stayed in the San Bernardino mountain range to stay at Lake Arrowhead, where I ignorantly thought that I was gonna like drive a squiggly road between two mountains and then be at like a quaint little lake. And the road just went up and up and up and up for 6,000 feet. And the entire time, there was just like a mangled guardrail on my right hand side from all of the cars that had tried to not die and flip off the mountain. And the entire time, I was extremely stressed out about it. And then we got to the top, and it said, like, oh, at the top of the road, you can finally turn off of Rim of the World Highway. So that's the name of the highway is the Rim of the World because of how fucked up it is.
I guess this is Alex's first time hearing the story as well.
Oh, okay.
That's terrifying.
I was horrified the entire time, and I had to drive up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain, and down the mountain while on vacation.
Was it like, did you get over it? Like, were you like the last time down, you were like, I could do this all day?
No.
No.
He went the whole way. Like, it was.
I would say if the first time going up, I was at like a 99 out of 100 on the fear scale of passing out.
Uh-huh.
I would say the last time going down, I was at like an 85.
I was waiting for you to say 98.
Yeah.
That's just a few days. Imagine if you were there for a month.
Did you get to experience the semis flying down those roads at you as
Every once in a while there would be a semi, but it was like super rare. I don't even think most of them will go up there.
Yeah, hard pass.
Hey, Kenna. The
What?
stream says that you're streaming Avalanche, just so you know.
Right. Hold on.
Come on.
All right, look at it now. Refresh.
You kind of 8 more days until Baldur's Gate 3 comes out.
It's still, wait, whoa. Fresh now.
There we go. I just got like a thing on my phone, like across the top, that just said like Avalanche is beginning. And I was like, what?
Last time I touched the stream information. We're Chris and Strahd no matter what, baby.
What?
All right,
My computer really doesn't like that I'm doing so many things at the moment. So if I touch Discord, everything will freeze. So I just have to not touch Discord.
You have to get your own little light so you can turn these lights off so you can see the TV.
Can you not see the TV?
I just think that like the lights take away from it. Like I think that I could see the TV better if it was like this.
I think that we need a headlamp then.
I think we should get you a headlamp. I agree that you should get a headlamp.
You can get a ring light. Yes, this is helping so much, blinding us in the audience.
Thanks for the lights back on. This is insane.
I think it looks fine without the lights on.
You can see the television just fine.
All right, so last time we played, you guys left your encounter of meeting Strahd for the very first time in the Strahd Woods, or the Svalich Woods. Sorry, you made your way through the old Svalich Road, which is kind of the road that is leading you towards the village of Barovia. You guys do have a map now. You have to scroll up here. I'll copy it and repost it. If only we had a second Discord channel for game relevant information. It would just be right up front. 1 second here. Let me repost it.
Actually, you might be able to like do that now because we're out of the other Discord. It might be less confusing for Randy.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to Randy.
We talked about veils earlier, right?
Or this might be a line. I think lines are a little more
Can we
cut and dry.
explain the veils?
Can you make it? You were in that conversation.
I don't think he was.
I think
Was it after you left? Maybe.
I think so.
I'm not
Like,
miss you.
I don't know. You guys will explain it better than me. Go for it.
Randy, you tell the story because you came across it in your panel, to which you thought was going to be like a Q&A on how to play D&D, correct?
I actually thought that I was about to go watch some like professional players play D&D,
Oh,
and
you poor thing.
instead they talked about uh, confronting your party. They didn't use the word confront because that's too scary.
They said to make a to give to your players
That's it.
about like trigger warnings and lines and veils and things that they're willing to confront in the game and things that are hard nosed. And it was like an hour-long thing that they went on about.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was so confused by the end of it that I left our child's entire bag of toys.
Think about this. There's a very, very large population of players who play D&D solely to escape the real world, because the real world sucks for them, and they're scared of everything, and they also need to be scared of everything in D&D as well, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know.
Interesting.
how about that?
That's the way I interpret it.
Yeah.
So you could say that, like, I don't know. What would be an example of a lie?
Let's say someone with severe anxiety and mental illness in the real world goes
You do this.
No, but stay.
goes to work, and a topic at work comes up and they have a panic attack and can't deal with it. They don't also want that to happen in D&D. So as a result, if certain topics such as murder come up, they are recommending, per this panel and per actually a lot of like content, I guess, to did they show you the card thing, Randy? Green,
Yeah.
yellow, and
Oh,
red?
yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So let's say that I'm talking about
Forgot about
a
that.
dead baby who was sacrificed in the cult of the Death House or whatever, right? That we just did. Let's say you are very uncomfortable at the thought of that. You would hold up a red card,
Okay.
and I, as the accommodating DM that I am, I would raise my hand and stop the scene as is, and we would change things and not do that anymore. Let's say let's say we're doing that and you feel uncomfortable, but you don't want it to like not be canon. You would hold up a yellow card, which would be veil, which means we can imply that something happened and move past it.
Wow.
So like Randy driving up the rim of the world highway really probably wished he had a red card to raise, or a yellow card to just skip right past it.
And I told
So as
Taylor
we travel
that
along the rim of the world mountain in this campaign, he's gonna be hiding under the table.
Spine of the world.
So
yeah, so
hypothetical out here. Say somebody had a traumatic experience involving a muffin and a party member that shall not be named.
I would say get
I
over
could
it.
just go. So we could be like
panel-
in a tavern, and you
Again,
could like
we need a
have
comedy.
muffins, and I could be like, red flag, red flag.
Tough cookies. We're not playing with cards here because we're adults.
Tough cookies.
What were you gonna say, Randy?
I forgot.
You told me something.
I was gonna tell Ikenna that there's now
Oh.
a line for me that my character doesn't go above elevation of 10 feet.
Right.
I
That's what it
feel
was.
like those are such the instances where that could happen is such niche issues, to where it's like, first of all, if it's like a murder thing, you shouldn't even really be playing a game that like
I agree.
so like
Wholeheartedly.
that
Some of you.
sounds very like,
Can you imagine?
it would be
How-
very, very like small instances of things like that. And if it's, I can't even think of a scenario that would like
So
need that.
here's a counterpoint. I'm like on a lot of D&D like subreddits or Dungeon Master subreddits, like Dungeon Master Discord pages, things like that. And there is one specific one called it's either called RPG or D&D horror stories, where people just go on and write about the awful experiences that they've had.
Good job.
There is a larger than you would think population of players who solely play online, kind of like we do, but they play with like complete strangers. So like
Mhm.
they will go onto a forum and like be
That'd be
like
scary.
advertising this game. Does anyone want to sign up? And like people could be like, sure, I'll play, and then they go in not knowing the DM. There's some fucked up people in the world, and like I've read some stories of DMs like forcing like players to go through like homebrewed fucked up like sexual fantasy campaigns that they had no idea to go through,
Oh,
to
dear.
which people really wish they had a red card, or
Yeah.
like weird like rape
You're
like
off at that
BDSM
point.
things, you know what I mean? Like, so like yeah, we're all like normal adults, but there's some fucked up people out there,
Yeah.
that maybe they're trying to avoid. I don't know.
Well, then those people need the cards in those
Correct.
instances.
Absolutely.
'Cause that's-
Like I'm saying, there's like this subculture of like people who like need online forums and strangers to play this game, and like that's
Right.
absolutely who that panel is for.
something right. Yeah.
Do you think that that's the type,
BYOC, bring your own card.
do you think that's the type of DM that like prefaces with cards though?
Probably
What do you?
not.
Probably not. No.
Like I can't imagine like, oh, I'm gonna have this twisted, warped, whatever. I better warn you. Like,
Oh yeah, you're right.
How do you feel about mace sodomy? Is that
Right.
You just bring your own cards, and then whether they know it or not, you're just like,
Also, when do you hold up the green card?
What is
Just
the
all
green
the time? Like,
Yeah, it's just
You're
there is no
right.
green card. I guess I don't know. You're right.
It's for
Oh, it's like
encouragement.
fucked up, and they like hold up the green card like more
not Kevin.
Color.
again.
It's
It
hard
just
to
says the color. It's not actually the color. Love
I
that.
had to improvise a little.
Yeah,
No, that's
Oh,
how it
yeah,
should be.
Kevin,
That's how it
hell yeah.
should be.
Listen,
j-
that's inclusive for colorblind people.
Joke's on you guys.
Fact.
When we play, I don't look at Discord. So if you guys are holding up cards, you're shit out of luck.
You really not?
Tough cookies. No, I've like I have it up on like one monitor, but then I have like all my resources on my middle monitor, and then I have Tailspire on the monitor to the left. So Discord's to the right. So if you see me looking this way, my camera's like right here, like off to the right, and so I'm like,
Yeah.
I promise
My-
I'm paying attention.
My setup now includes 2 computers and multiple windows.
It's
Right.
it's kind of it's almost like to the point where I feel very like unprepared when I play in person, because I don't know
Oh,
how
really?
people do like pen and paper and book. Like
Right,
it's just so
right.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier to have a million screens open at once.
I agree.
And
I
like it sounds sarcastic saying that, but like actually completely serious. Like when I DM, I have like 4 million tabs open. I've got my
Mhm.
dual screens. Like totally get it. Totally. Get
It also just like looking things up is so much faster.
Oh, a million times faster.
But anywho, oh, I got a few more things.
you were middle of recap, Taylor.
Yes, I was. Okay, you were on your way down the old Spalich Road, to which I reposted the map in our Taylor, Randy, Missy, Ikenna, Kevin, Alex channel,
Alex is
and
in there.
yep, I added her the other week. Then you came across a dead body who seemed to have been picked apart by wildlife, and there was a note on that body, which read, "Hail thee of might and valor. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Koliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Let our sorrows to leave our sorrows to our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster. Is it Burgomaster or Burgomaster? I have no idea.
I want to say both, and it's bothering me.
The hard G rolls off a little better. I'm gonna Google the phonetic spelling. Burgomaster.
Burgundy Master.
I think it's a hard G. Burgomaster. I think it's a like Burgomaster. We'll say that Burgomaster.
Yeah, that's it.
Was I right? Burgomaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Burga.
Yep. It's like a G like a GE on the phonetic spelling, but perfect, easy peasy. You continued on your way. You decided to make camp, and Hattie lost her bananas and turned into a bear again. Thus, the quest to go find her ensued.
Wait,
You
again?
followed her.
Did it happen before?
You followed her. I don't know. Did it? She turned into a bear. You followed her down the old Svalish Road under the guise of, or under the veil, I guess, of Pass Without Trace, and you stayed hidden, followed along the way, and then all of a sudden came across a thing. You came across a zombie-looking creature with full armor and a long sword. So a much more like chainmail armor and protective and some protection. So much more well equipped than your typical zombie. He also seems more intelligent. You've heard him speak, and currently you guys are fighting it. I wonder if the initiative saved. We were in the midst of combat. Hattie is currently still kind of going berserk and attacking any which thing. Missy, did you send me that thing in Discord? Yes, you did. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, my character sheet thing.
For my sanity. Cool. We will just kind of pick up. I think we absolutely just left in the middle of combat last time. Let's see, you had remembered, you had noticed that he was kind of regaining health on his turn a little bit, and you know that he was bloodied, then regained some health, and then was no longer bloodied. You also remember that he was hitting pretty hard, and I believe we left off with Ikenna for Walgren's turn. So your character sheets on D&D Beyond should be accurate if you were keeping track of things.
Yeah, I've been back here, so I don't think I lost any health.
Yep.
Do we know what Hattie's at health wise?
You don't.
Okay. I was gonna
Hattie,
say, was that something we knew before?
You can share. I mean, you can share, Missy, whether Hattie's bloodied or not, but just
No, I'm not.
okay. Not bloodied yet, so looking pretty good.
I'm ready for the debut of Walren's voice.
Walren's voice, yeah.
3 weeks. I can't wait to see what he came up with.
Have you also been practicing in the mirror every morning?
I have not.
Because that's what I do every Wednesday morning.
What voice do you practice?
All of them.
All the voices inside your head?
Any potential encounter.
Any possible scenario and encounter that could occur.
Insane. That's really nice.
Yeah, Courtney hears it.
So vividly when you were
Taylor's
doing
strange.
Nico, and like Courtney would Snapchat me and be like, "Why is Taylor's character voice so weird?"
Let me unleash the beast.
Ready, Ken? I'll close my eyes.
I don't think I'm doing any talking yet.
Oh, all right.
I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Hold on.
He's choosing to exercise his right to not speak, Randy. So if you could please stop pressuring him.
Got it.
That's not very
Yellow
safe.
card.
This
Yellow
isn't a
card.
very safe place we're playing right now, and I would like it to be.
We're getting close. I get it.
You know what, Randy? Because of that attitude, we're going with orange. It's somewhere
Oh.
between yellow and red.
Weird. Kevin is close to quitting.
Wow.
He is-
He's had it up to here.
All right,
Be honest,
I
I'm gonna have fun
am
with this.
going. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on this creature.
I bet you are. You can certainly try.
Yeah, I will.
You're gonna just smush it.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Try me,
Yeah.
Taylor.
What
Try
type
me.
of damage was it?
That was to hit.
Sure. Okay. What type of damage is it again?
It is radiant damage.
All right. Good luck.
Gosh, why are you doing this? Oh, 4d6.
So does that mean 4d6
Doubled?
roll
Oh,
24 and then he rolls it again?
is that what that is, Taylor?
The D6 is max.
Since I got a nat 20 to hit?
Can we just play double the dice, or do you guys want to keep playing make one of the dice the highest automatically?
I don't remember which way we were playing before.
I feel like we're playing differently in every little adventure we're doing. The one we were doing in this was double the dice. One of them is always the highest, or we could just play double the dice.
We can play double the dice for like
Double the dice.
simplicity.
If that's easier.
Yeah, I don't care either way.
Okay. Just double the
I'm gonna-
dice,
I'm
because
gonna
then
double
it
these.
saves us from explaining how to do it every single time.
So I rolled 4d6 twice.
Or you can roll 8d6 once.
I don't have 8.
Sounds like you gotta get some more
Not
dice.
not a problem in this household.
14. Okay.
You kind of said I don't have that many
No,
dice.
12. Sorry.
On the yellow card.
12 for the first roll.
Wait.
You're doing this at first level, right?
Yes.
Okay.
5, 7, 11. So 23.
23. That's 8d6.
Yep.
Okay. 23 radiant damage.
Yep.
All right. Consume that spell slot, and the bolts fly. The bolt flies through the air. A flash of light streaks from the heavens down, cracking through the sunless sky, and hits this creature in the chest, and he's blown backwards. And he takes the damage. You said 26?
23.
23.
Should have stayed with 26.
If I'm one thing, I'm honest.
That's
All right. I believe he also gets a negative effect, so the next attack against him has advantage
nice.
before the end
Correct.
of your next turn.
Yep.
Because he is now glowing in this mystical dim light that is glittering all over him, kind of like illuminating him, making it easier to hit.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah. Nice attack, dude.
Thanks,
Anything else? You got movement if you want. You got a free speak action if you want.
I will move.
What does Walren yell as he hits the nat 20?
Yahoo! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, 2 weeks for that? Hell yeah. Hello. He's like the guy from Frozen in the little shack. Yoo-hoo!
Summer blowout.
Summer blowout!
He just goes, I got him. And
Perfect.
that's it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scare Courtney. Next is Dunkel.
Where's my list of creatures that I can wild shape into, Taylor?
It should be on your. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, think about what you're gonna do.
Oh, the list of creatures. I sent you a link, I think. Let me just check. Did I send you a link? Or did I post a link? I might have posted a link in the Taylor, Randy, Missy, kind of Kevin, and Alex chat. Let me pull it up.
That's so far away. Hang on.
I know. We just need a separate tab. It was probably. When was it?
I think I found. Yeah, I found it. I don't know, but I found it.
I'll just
June
screenshot it.
28th.
June 28th. Okay. I'll
I
just
got it on
repost it
this
again.
one.
I'll just pin it. Maybe should be easier to
Alright.
find if I pin it.
Just took it from me before.
Pin.
I could do anything.
In your Discord in the channel is in the chat, like there might be at least on the computer, there's like a pinned messages button on the top that you can click, and it should show like things that I have pinned as like important, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll just keep trying to do that for some of these things. Pin this. And so yeah, if you can explain to me like how you've seen it before, if and it seems reasonable, like go for it.
Okay.
Pinning everything right now.
I run into battle. Move me down 2 squares, so I'm next to Hattie.
Wait, let me just 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And I yell, Hattie, stop! And then I strike the armored guy with my quarterstaff. After I cast Shillelagh with my bonus action.
Sounds good. Roll to hit. Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Patty's paralyzed too, right? Or did you break the paralysis? You couldn't. I think.
No, it was at the end of my turn. It was over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you.
It was over.
13 to hit.
13 hits. Yeah, that was right. You were paralyzed, and then you repeated the saving throw and passed, I believe, right? Yeah.
That sounds right.
I do 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning. Yeah,
Heck
he takes all 5. All right. Anything else?
Is this guy good? Like, is he out of breath yet?
He's looking hurt. He's looking very hurt. He's looking very, very hurt.
Oh my god, wait. Oh, I forgot about my spiritual weapon.
You fool.
Is that out?
I totally forgot that's what that thing is.
I guess you'll probably remember next time, huh?
Yeah, I probably will.
I have
It's
a
only
healer.
been 3 weeks.
Next is Sal.
I like this.
Can't hear you, Kevin.
Sorry, I must have bumped that. So yeah, Sal is going to take a look at this this injured bugger, and he's going to take a shot at him with the crossbow. And that is currently at advantage. Is that right?
It is. No, because actually, Randy, if you want to roll, yeah, did you roll yours at advantage?
I did not.
Do you want to roll again to see if it's a nat 20?
Oh, it was a roll to hit?
Yeah, it was advantage on the roll to hit that you did.
It was a nat 1.
Okay, so works out. So now, no, it is not at advantage now, Kevin.
You rolled the most nat ones.
But there is one of my allies directly next to him, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
For sneak attack purposes.
Exactly. Does an 11 hit?
Does not hit.
Okay. Well, Sal is going to
Pink thing.
Sal would like to back up like another 5 or 10 feet.
What is that? Oh, that's a spiritual weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pink thing on. Okay.
Yeah, that's just like the best token that I can pull out.
It looks like a person made out of taffy, carrying some sort of pink.
Like a gumbo.
Yeah,
But like.
yeah.
Looks like something from Crown of Candy.
Gumby.
Yeah, it's like a little like it's like tentacle almost like holding a weird Thor hammer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Before I was thinking of, it looked like the Candyland from Wreck-It Ralph, like where the girl is in the car.
Right.
Keep shitting on my weapon, guys.
Princess Penelope something.
Yes. Now I see it.
Okay. Next is Hattie. You have 2 things within range of you. So odds are Dunkel, evens are bad guy.
Odds. It's 5.
Okay. Roll to attack on Dunkel.
Oh.
So all of you guys, pardon?
6 plus 6, 12.
That is.
Uh-oh. All right, so damage. So all of you guys just see Bear Hattie just kind of like turned around, confused, just berserking in a frenzied mode, almost just rabid. And you saw her paralyzed like about 6 seconds ago. She comes to and whipping her head around and just attacks the closest thing, which is Dunkel. And how much damage does Dunkel take? And is she clawing or is she biting?
Clawing.
Okay.
Okay. 4 plus 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Dunkel takes 8. I can do it on. If Randy doesn't mind, I can do it.
I also have his phone, so
Right.
I did it.
Oh, you already did. Okay. All right. Next is Valerian. You are. I wish I could ping.
It's over here.
Yeah.
I got like all the.
She's just over in the grass.
Oh, there is a ping thing. Hold on. How do I do it?
What? I know, but do I want to move?
Sure.
I don't really need to.
No.
I am going to cast Magic Missile at
Right on.
first level.
Okay. All of them going at the bad guy, I assume. So go ahead and roll your damage for that, and consume a spell slot.
So how many? That's 3, right?
At first level, looks like
So it's 3.
Yep, 3 at first level. So it looks just 3d4 plus 3.
So 5, 6,
So 9.
7, 8, 9.
9. Boom. All right. Let's see, and that's force damage, right?
Yeah.
Force. Okay. Force damage is very good in D&D because not a lot of things in the game at all are resistant to it. So typically force. That's why Eldritch Blast is so good too. So he takes all 9 damage. Has 3 darts hit him out of the air right after the guiding bolt also hit him too. So he's just getting hit with projectiles left and right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. We'll go on to the bad guy's turn here, and he does not heal back this turn. So you see him kind of like anticipate health coming back to him, and he does not. You kind of make me a check, but I want to figure out what check I'm making here.
I'm ready.
Do me a probably like a perception check. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, do a perception check.
That's going to be a hot 9.
9? Okay. You think something you did caused this, but you're not sure.
Caused what?
Him not being able to heal back that health.
Gotcha.
So he is going to Okay, he's just gonna try to attack. I'm gonna roll a dice too. Let's see. Odds and evens. He's gonna try to attack Hattie with his long sword. He's gonna be able to attack twice. So he's gonna plus. Okay. First one's a 12. Probably no.
Well, that
Question
hits.
failure.
12 hits? Okay, so then a 13 also hits, right? Okay. What's up, McKenna?
Can you use the shield spell as a reaction to guard somebody else? Or just
Nope.
yourself?
Just yourself. Good question, though. Good question. Okay, so it's going to be 2 hits then. So the damage is going to be probably a lot. But we'll do it 1 attack at a time. Can never find my d10s. Okay. Here's this. Oops. 13. First one's 17 slashing damage.
For just a half, right?
Correct. And the next one is 18 slashing damage halved.
Okay. So I am at 0.
Exactly 0?
Go back, yeah.
Okay. So you guys all see this bear kind of shrink down to nothing. None of the armor she had, none of the weapons, everything's back at camp. She's just laying there in tattered rags, basically, and unconscious on the ground, but back into her halfling self. You will see her like devolve back into that. Excellent. Next is Walren.
Okay. As I see that happen to Hattie, I cast Healing Word on her.
Bang bang. All right. At what level?
First level.
First level. Okay. She's not worth a second. Perfect. Go ahead and roll to heal.
1d4.
It's 1d4 plus 7.
Do you say anything while you cast it?
Oh, maybe after.
I thought this word would heal.
Lovely. That is an 8.
Total. So you rolled a 1.
Yes.
Lovely. All right. Hattie's at 8. Dang, that sucks, dude.
And I look over to Hattie and I say,
a plus 7 to that? That's insane.
I've got you. No worries.
Hattie looks very confused. Still laying on the ground.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action, use my spiritual weapon, Taylor.
Perfect.
And yeah, that is
Beautiful thing.
It's
1d8 plus 4.
it's weird though. I feel like you should have another spell slot consumed, right? That's because you would have done spiritual weapon, then the guiding bolt, then the healing word, right?
I had 2 consumed already,
Oh, did you?
and then
I just see
okay,
2
hold on.
consumed right now total.
Okay, so I need 1 more for
Mhm.
what I just did, and then it takes 2, so I'm done.
What takes 2?
Spiritual weapon takes 2
Just takes 1.
to use it. Oh,
Yeah,
just 1.
Yep.
Okay, so then I am tapped out, but okay. So now I'm
No,
gonna go
but
ahead and make 12.
that one's a second level. We might be looking at something completely different. I'm seeing your spiritual weapon is a second level spell. So I'm gonna unselect the first level spell that you just clicked, and I'm gonna select the second level instead. Because spiritual weapon is a second level spell.
Okay, yes, okay, yes.
So refresh your
correct.
page now, and it should look accurate. It should be 2 first level spells consumed, and then 1 second level spell. So you have 1 second level spell slot remaining, as well as 2 first level spell slots remaining.
Okay, yes,
You
got it.
should be golden.
All right. So yeah, then I use my spiritual weapon.
Uh-huh.
And I have to roll to hit. It's gross. Of course. I get a 8 to hit
8 to
with
hit.
my spiritual weapon.
Definitely misses. Definitely misses. Kevin, I feel like you would appreciate this. You went Domain of Life, right, when you played Scaps?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember like when you had your healing spells? Did it like apply all of your features to the healing, like on the spells? So you know how like you had something called Discipline of Life, where you get extra healing when you do spells. Did it apply on those spells, or did you have to do it manually through D&D Beyond? Do you know what I'm saying?
Is that
Yeah,
just
I do know what
active,
you're
though?
saying. I believe I was playing under the assumption, at least, that it was being added in through D&D already.
Okay. I don't remember, but I just saw that it is added, which is great because that
Oh, wow.
saves. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
why you have a +7. I was curious as to why you had a +7. It seems
So
really
okay,
high.
I was wondering that too.
but-
I was like, where does the +7 come from? But
So clerics have so much shit to read. So you have something called Disciple of Life when you chose your domain. And it
Right.
says whenever you use a spell of first level or higher to restore HP, the creature gains an additional HP equal to 2 plus the spell's level. So that's why it would originally be a +4, right?
4?
So it's
Yeah.
instead it's a 2 plus first level, so it'd be 3, which is making it a
wild.
7. Yeah, that's insane.
Wild.
And then you end up also getting something eventually where every single time you heal somebody else, you also heal yourself, which
Yeah,
is
that was really
pretty
nice.
bonkers. I forget what level that is. It's a lot. It's
Maybe.
good.
It's fun.
Clerics are sick. Next is Dunkel.
I look at the armored person and I shout, "Leave her alone!" And I swing with my quarterstaff.
Okay, still with the shillelagh on it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
and I totally just used like shitty quarterstaff stats for my last attack, like an idiot.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah. It made all the difference. 18 to hit.
Hits.
And 5 damage.
Okay.
It is the weapon is magical and the damage is bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning. Perfect. All right. Anything else?
That's all.
All right. He's getting very low now. To Sal, hiding behind the tree. Don't think I don't see you there.
oh yeah, where are you? What?
It's like, so hang tight. If you're right there, you just see where that, like, yep.
I cannot wait for them to add a ping feature.
Yeah, they need that. They need that so
I
bad.
cannot believe it doesn't exist. I guess the idea is that I can place little markers and summon you to them to show you what I'm talking about, but that's just not
I mean, I guess when I click
But I
on the
wonder.
character, I can snap to them, but like,
True.
about it.
Yeah, but that's only helpful for the character in this sense.
Right. Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, Sal is going to do the thing and shoot his crossbow.
Go for it. I will allow it.
It's a 14 hit.
It does hit, yeah.
Phew, I was legitimately nervous. I didn't think it was
He's
gonna.
got chainmail, but he's got leather armor. So I mean, like, it's just like a chain shirt over leather armor. So it's not like insane.
Oh, that makes
Randy,
me-
I like your pajama pants.
Ugh.
Thanks, man.
So
Well,
pants-
yeah, I went with Old Faithful. Just some flannel PJ pants from American Eagle.
Nice.
Cannot go wrong with that.
Yep.
I think I have the exact
What's the
same
damage,
pair.
Kevin?
Oh, yeah, you
11
can like, I would
piercing
definitely
damage.
wear those to
11?
the busted brass.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Takes
brass
11. We move on to
I know Chris usually let me
Patty.
in.
I need a. You're good, but you need half your movement to stand up, which you do. Boop. Roll your odds are even. Odds are Dunkel. Evens are. You got healed back up, homie.
No, but once I drop, I revert back.
Oh yeah, you're normal Hattie now again. Good call. What do you do as you have no fucking clue where you are? You have no idea what happened. You have no idea about anything right now. You wake up on the ground. You look up. You see a floating hammer. You see a zombie with armor and a sword, and you
You see a
Dunkel.
handsome half elf that just healed you.
Stop.
I'm
And a
forest-
really handsome half elf.
I'm a forest gnome.
I'm assuming that I like got to witness everything after I got brought back up. So like Dunkel hitting him and Sal hitting him. Tonight.
Sure. I mean, we assume this all is happening simultaneously, but yeah, you could see
If
that.
I like got to watch that, I guess I will like have my movement to stand up and like just look around very confused. And, Wait, where the fuck are we?
Keep in mind, you have none of your gear.
Right. So
Okay.
I'll just fly into a rage. I will take claws
And they have to get a 14 or higher.
and I will just go at the thing in front of me.
Okay. I'm gonna unequip your shield real quick for you for the sake of stats.
Yeah.
For my sanity here when I'm looking at everything. But yeah, roll to hit with the claws.
What is it? 7 plus 6. It's 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Alright, so that is 1d.
You just moved his turn right after you, though.
8.
8 damage. What type?
8 slashing.
All right,
And then
takes it.
go again. So I will do it again. 17 plus 6.
Hits.
No, yeah. So, just 3 slashing on that.
Okay.
I feel like I'll stay that.
If you move, you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you know.
He's very low, and you have Valerian to go before him. So.
Okay. I'll just wait.
All right, Valerian.
That's my turn.
I am going to cast Magic Missile again
Perfect.
at first level.
Excellent.
I'm
gonna. How much do you like rolling dice? Like a lot.
He has more dice than me now, so she
Okay.
better.
Go ahead and roll.
Where did it go? There it is. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus
11.
11.
11 damage.
No,
Cool.
8 plus what? Wait.
Plus 3, because you rolled.
Oh, it
you have
was
3 darts.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay.
Each start's
11.
getting a +1. Yeah. So, all right. This thing had 3 total hit points. It was statistically impossible for you to not kill it. with the magic missile.
You can roll
Would you
all
like
ones.
to narrate how your magic missile kills him?
Be very
Sure.
creative.
Okay.
I'll close my eyes.
Everyone,
This
close
is
your eyes.
Yeah, this is Valerian, not Alex.
I don't
Kevin?
know.
Are you immersed?
Yeah.
You don't have to have a voice. It's your first character. That's the rule. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, stop.
At least narrate what you do.
So-
Narrate what happens.
Oh yeah, you don't have to use like you don't have to like talk or anything. It's more just like, is there any like cool thing you want to happen? Like, do you want his head to explode? Do you want it to like hit him in the chest? Do you want to like drop him to his knees and then have Hattie like smash him with a punch or something? Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or like maybe Walren yells something and you're inspired and the magic missile like kills it.
You shoot a magic missile through each of his hands and crucify him. What do you do? What do you do?
It's kind of badass.
I want like them to go like one at a time and to hit him like right after the other, and the last one hits him right in the middle of the forehead, and he just
So where do the first two hit him?
The first two hit him
in the
like
chest?
in the chest. Yeah, so one hits him in like the stomach, one in the chest, and then one right in the middle of his head, and he just goes down.
Yeah, so he's just like hoo, right in the face, right in the center of the eyes, and he almost just slow motion topples backwards and falls to the ground.
Oh yeah.
That's badass. You see his body crumple and decompose in the armor that he was wearing. The sword clatters and falls to the ground. You see like a spectral soul come up out of the body. You see it almost like turn and look a few directions, and then you see it shoot off through the woods at a speed far too great to follow as it leaves the area. And you guys have solved the zombie with armor and a sword puzzle.
Is his armor and sword still there?
Yep.
Oh.
Hattie, are you okay?
I mean, I think so. I feel like shit. What happened? Where are we?
Here, wait a second. And I use natural recovery. So that way I can recover up to 2 levels of spell slots.
Hell
That's sick.
And then I'm going to cast Goodberry. And I'm going to hand Hattie 5 good berries.
Okay.
We
Does
were
Hattie
just in the
consume-
woods and we had to fight this thing here. And then I consume my 5 good berries.
Okay, so Dunkel, you get 5. Hattie, do you consume your 5?
Yeah.
Cool. You get your health, 5 of your health back. Putting it back up to 13, and Dunkel, that brings you up pretty high too, right? Up to 16 out of 19. Perfect. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna walk over.
The spectral weapon fades
Yep.
away.
I'm just gonna walk over like here, kind of bite, and just look at Hattie and go, "Yeah, well, it's great that you're back, but were you just a bear?"
Well, what are you talking about? I don't know how we got here. I remember going to bed.
And then you were a bear, a big one, a bear.
I think you see Hattie like go like whiter in the face and like look at Dunkel and Sal and just like kind of shut down and be like, oh, Oh no. She's just like very upset.
I look at Dunkel and Sal and I say, "This happens a lot."
I look at Sal. We can't hear anything you're saying, Kevin.
Sorry, my dogs keep barking because people are working on my deck, and I don't want it to get caught by my mic. So,
For what it's
But,
worth, we haven't heard it yet.
it's a plus. But Sal basically looks down at Dunkel, who's waiting for an answer, whips out his notes, and flips back a few pages and goes, "Well, this has really only happened once so far that I know of. So this is new. I don't really know why this happens. I do know that she's a bit of a werebear, if you may, because I do know that, if I am not mistaken, Taylor. Yeah,
You can use context clues, yeah. I mean, as a monster hunter, it is very obvious that this is lycanthropy for sure.
and so I look up at Walren and say, so this is our group.
I then look at Walren and I say, "This is Hattie. She's a werebear. I'm a were-camel." And then I cast Wild Shape and turn into a camel.
Hell yeah, consume that wild shape slot.
What is going on?
I have also only seen the camel once, but damn,
Sweet.
if he isn't fast, let me tell you.
Now it's
It's the fastest camel. So we have Bear Hattie, Dunk Camel.
Well, I'm just Walren.
Good to know. I'm not the only one who's just Sal.
Great to hear.
Puts a check
Can't-
next to Walren's name in my notes.
He's good. We'll check.
Twitter verified. I mean, X verified.
Al, do you have anything to say?
Question mark next
So
to
does
Val.
so does anybody know what triggers this in Hattie?
I mean, you can talk to me. I'm right here. You don't have to act like I'm not here.
I'm sorry. Do you know what triggers this in you, Hattie?
No, I don't. This just happened for the first time that I knew of. The other day when we were in that house, and that we told you we were in that house. It happened. I think I was getting weaker, and that caused it, but I don't know. Then I went to bed. Nothing happened. I was just going to bed, and I think like when Hattie remembers going to bed, she like looks really scared and then looks up at Dunkel and asks like, what happened to Ollie? Your camel. Fuck.
Yeah, you hear that.
Yep.
As Dunk Camel stares at you.
I love that.
Fucking yourself and you're gonna hit him.
I
Am I
pop.
still
well
raging?
played.
Can I climb?
Well played. That was good.
I just like pop back into myself.
Welcome back.
I don't know. I put up a tent. You went in it. I came in after I was done watching that guy that you didn't trust. And then the next thing I knew, I was running after you in the woods.
I'm right here.
Hi, Walt.
Just okay.
Hi. You really can't turn into anything?
No, I'm just me.
Not very versatile. Yeah, we just started running after you to see where you'd go. And you led us right to this thing. It's great. It's a good thing we killed it. What if it would have got to us first?
Well, but it
You
didn't.
you don't know where Ollie is. Then I'm gonna head back, and I'll just start walking right back where camp was.
I don't know why Ollie didn't follow us. Ollie woke up.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys hear a off to the side of the road. Sounds like Ollie.
Oh, I'll go run to him.
I think I heard Ollie.
You run over, make a medicine check.
But then again, I have the ears of a camel. I can hear a lot.
I look over to Sal and I say, now that bear is a bear and not a person, correct?
yes. You can tell based on the size of the bear. When Hattie is in bear form, she's this big. And normal bear, as you can see with Ollie, is just this big.
I imagine that you wrote this on like a leaf.
It's got a notepad.
It's a journal.
Also,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right.
So-
This is all starting to make a lot more sense to me. Thank you.
You're very
also, in
welcome.
case you guys didn't catch it, like Hattie's bear is red, like the color of a red panda almost.
Like the color of her hair.
Maybe not that fiery red, but
It's red.
yeah, it's like a natural red.
Okay.
For a bear.
And Ollie's like, what, a black bear?
I think he's a brown bear, right?
Brown bear.
It's like a dark auburn.
Dark auburn bear.
Rich mahogany.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oak.
All right.
Did you make a medicine check, Missy?
Yeah, 18.
Damn.
Ollie is bloodied and has
Oh, fuck.
claw marks across his face.
Oh, no.
Give
me that.
You
Give me that
you
medicine kit.
make an animal handling check with advantage.
17.
Okay. Do you have the? You can absolutely use one charge of the medicine kit to bring him back up, or you can kind of just like naturally nurse to his wounds as you finish a long rest.
I'm the one that knows how to use this thing.
Well, can you help me?
Sure. Ollie, come here. And I walk over to Ollie.
Okay, I want you to make an animal handling check then without advantage, just regular check.
Oh, she's gonna hate me now. 16.
Okay, you're good. He lets you approach.
I use my medicine kit.
Okay, so we'll use one charge of it. This isn't like a real mechanic. I'm just
Healer's
doing
kit.
this. Yeah. So I'll adjust the charges on your healer's kit for you. Customize. So it's 7 out of 10 right now. Boom. All right. The long rest is not over. But however, you are almost at the point where if you continue to be out and about, you will lose the benefits of the long rest. If something happens for like an hour or longer, then a long rest can no longer be considered like happening, if that makes sense.
Is anyone else able to stay up tonight? I'd really like to rest. Mine was interrupted.
I would also like to rest.
I can stay up tonight.
I will stay up. I have already slept for most of what I need.
Yeah, I'll be up.
Okay. So no long rest then?
Yes, long rest.
Okay.
Here.
Maybe you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. So the options are you either go back and finish the long rest at camp, or you're up and about, and the long rest will no longer apply because you are considered
You guys
breaking
all need to
that
go
But
long
like,
on.
does
rest.
somebody need to stay watch, or like we
Correct.
just can just still?
You would have to go back to camp, and then whoever was doing the watch could do the watch.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
we want to
is
do.
that what you guys were deciding? Just who was
Yes.
staying up
Yeah.
for the watch? I
Yes.
understand. Okay, copy.
Before I lay down, I cast Goodberry again,
As well.
and I give 5 to Sal. You're staying up.
Yes.
I give you 5 good berries, and Hattie, I give you 5 good berries.
Eat them all.
So no,
Well, don't eat them yet. They're good for 24 hours, right?
Yeah, but I don't get the long rest benefits, and I'm like,
That is true. You
Yeah.
don't. All right.
Why don't you take the long rest?
long rest.
huh?
Can you long?
She is so exhausted from the transformation.
That makes sense.
Do I take a level of exhaustion or just no?
That's what I'm looking at real quick.
Right, that's us.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. I need to find that text I sent you way back when explaining it. I believe that we're gonna just like. I think if you continue to shift X amount of days in a row,
Oh, that's what we said.
And-
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right.
but I need to look up the wording that I used. So go ahead and everybody else go ahead and do a long rest on D&D Beyond, and Alex Ikenna can show you what that looks like.
You didn't lose any health, so you just get your spell slots back.
Missy, you will not get exhaustion until 3 in a row if you want to adjust that Google Doc sheet.
Do I get
So-
my stuff back? Since
Yeah,
we
it's
went
back at camp. Like it just kind of dropped in the tent, so you don't lose any of your gear. So you can, I'll re-equip your shield for you.
Okay, thanks.
Was that Korag shield?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm glad a medicine kit
Fine
was
shield.
put to good use this time.
Hey man, you live and you learn.
That's very true. I bear no ill will.
Is Ollie back at full?
Yep, Ollie's back. He's all good.
He's back.
Let me know when you guys are all good. And I think some spellcasters take a look at your on your character sheet under spell casting, and it should tell you whether you are allowed to switch out spells at long rest. You don't have to. It's just if you would care to do so. I think. Let's see.
Like wizards, druids.
Yeah, I don't think sorcerers change them out. I think they just know them.
You do not. I just know them.
And then
Do you have your Aunt Val's phone number?
preparing and casting spells. Yeah, so druids, you can change your list of prepared spells after a long rest. So you can just adjust them however you want. And then clerics, it's probably similar. Yep, clerics, you can also adjust your list of prepared spells. So think
Does it
of just
say
like it's not like written out in your class features, but if you click on spellcasting in your features and traits, a sidebar will pop up that explains
it.
more. And it would be under preparing and casting spells, the last paragraph. So imagine like your spells are like a toolkit for the day, and you
Yeah.
can kind of like set up that toolkit that you would like to have, so you can kind of adjust it day by day, which
That
is
is
pretty
crazy.
neat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is cool.
Oh, cool. I can.
You can?
Yeah. to technically spend 1 minute per spell level for each spell that I'm changing. Did not know that.
Yes, sir. Let me know when you guys are all good.
Okay. I'm gonna be just a moment.
All good.
Me too.
No worries. No worries.
I'm
I
ready
would
whenever.
rather you take the time to adjust than to rush it. And then be sad when your character's dead.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Damn. So Taylor, how was your day today?
It's pretty good. I didn't have to work, which is great.
Nice. Thanks for we really tried with Tyler, didn't we?
He said
We really tried.
he's far too busy to set aside a couple hours to play that game with us.
Did you tell Randy about that?
I did.
Hey, man.
About
What?
how
Some of us-
Tyler's spent every waking moment since June 24th working on his
He's gonna be
Halloween
ready for the
costume.
cosplay party on August 18th.
Do you think he's gonna come?
I hope.
Oh shit! Can you RSVP to that thing?
I did.
You did. Thank you.
How does that? What?
Are we doing that?
Yes.
I don't know. Are we committed, everybody?
doing
Kevin,
it.
there's a cosplay party in Brunswick at Geeked Out.
You said a Halloween party?
It's a cosplay party at Geeked Out on
I think
Friday,
Taylor said the
Same
right thing.
difference.
18th. We're all going. It's the whole castle crew. You are more than welcome.
You don't have to dress up.
You don't have to dress up. I'm
We
sure
have to
that
RSVP.
we're going to vote. No, you don't. No, that
Oh, I
was. We have a wedding the next day. And
Mark down 2 smoots.
No, you don't have to RSVP. Randy said I had to RSVP
Josh
for
is
the
coming.
wedding that we're going to the next day.
Josh.
Got it. Josh is coming.
No, I said 2 smoots, so Kevin said, "Is Josh coming?"
Is Courtney gonna be Bellarm's sleeve lady?
I
Wow.
think Courtney, unless you convince her otherwise, will probably just be Courtney.
Oh.
I gotta work on that like right now.
It seems like I gotta get started.
I don't know.
You don't have to be anything.
23 days.
Oh, sorry.
I will be
I just told Alex
Guy-
that she doesn't have to dress up, and she looked very offended.
Guy who cons.
Yeah, Taylor's gonna be Taylor at GalaxyCon.
Hey, Taylor, you can be NetJet's worker, and I'll wear my Goodyear hat and be Goodyear guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Randy can wear his
Perfectly good
his
Gandalf.
hat
His
downstairs.
Randy can be Police Officer Randy.
He can wear his I am the law hat. I'm good. I think I'm gonna keep my kid. I don't have a hat? What?
I have a quarter zip that has Maxim. Does that count for something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh wait, you're coming.
They're all just gonna rep your places of work.
Evan, you're coming?
Yeah.
Missy, are you gonna wear a Big Creek t-shirt?
No, absolutely not. No.
Ikenna's gonna be tire technician.
Yep.
I will be customer service representative.
Okay, but Taylor, what if I got you a plain suit, and what if I got myself a tire suit?
A plane suit?
All right.
Just with airplanes on it?
Everybody just wears joggers.
I
What?
think
Christie's.
Where's the red card?
line.
Do you need to borrow this? Kind of.
Yeah, I do. Please write red on there and hold it up high.
Oh, I got you. You sound angry, so we're gonna do big red.
I'm so close to walking out.
This is how it kind of feels. Take this
Thank you. God.
I stand by my idea at the castle to tell Tyler that it's a Star Wars themed trip, and we all
Oh
dress
my
up as
God.
Freemasons, and he wears his stormtrooper costume. Or
Oh my
what did we say the other day, Randy? That we try. So the Hebron Freemason Guild or temple,
Lodge.
lodge, hosts a what is
mixer?
it? No, kind of like a mixer, right? An open house. They do an open
Wow.
house every now and then.
They open their doors
We
once a year.
missed it. Yeah, I don't think
Like,
they let
wow.
you into the main ritual chamber,
Wow.
but I think that we all go.
Yeah, you're a grandson, and Alex is a granddaughter.
I'm a grandson.
Daughter.
My mom
Tyler-
said today to let people enter like while they were having a meeting, like if somebody had to leave or go to the bathroom, they had an outside guard and an inside guard, and the outside guard had to say like to the inside guard something, and then the inside guard had to say something to the honored queen, and then the honored queen had to like give permission to let that person back in.
Stop it.
Pretty cute.
A password.
I just like wearing the cape. I
Is it
just,
real conversation?
Honestly, did it for the cape and the crown, and I liked being in charge.
Wait, that was a real part though?
Yes.
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 We have to commandeer the bathroom at least.
I think that's a new rule at the castle this year.
Right.
You have
We
to
just
know the
take it over.
password.
To get
And
things
Missy's the honorary queen,
Honored
no.
and
queen.
she
Honored
has
queen.
to give you the
I
okay.
don't want that kind of power.
She's the
I'll be the honored princess.
Can we not give Missy that kind of power? She'll
who's the
abuse it
worshipful
on me.
master.
She'll be like, he must eat 6 muffins before he can play games.
Oh god.
We also decided that out of every male in the group that would go to the open house, who would be the most likely to be influenced and join? We settled on Dianu.
Oh, yeah.
Do you right?
That was the funniest thing ever, yeah.
That's
Anna,
I can
look!
see that so clearly.
They founded America, Anna.
Oh, delete that.
Do you think they watch?
Maybe.
Oh,
Or Tyler.
I don't care about Tyler. Just kidding.
No,
If
I
you're
meant
watching,
Tyler would be influenced.
Not a chance.
You don't think they could talk him into it?
I don't think so at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jay was.
Oh my god. They could be like, we have 3 cats. And he'll be like, yep, I'm in.
Oh no, different Jay. When I said Jay, I meant Tyler's dad.
Oh,
Oh, bam!
gotcha.
Oh, you're right. He did get swindled into buying a gold doubloon when they went on a vacation once,
Yes,
and Pan was pissed.
So because of that,
How
I
much did he
don't
spend on it?
see
Like
anything
500
wrong with
bucks?
what he did.
totally see him being like, "Bam! I got these new friends. I need you to fight on the apron."
Oh yeah, these guys are pretty cool.
I think your
Check it
neighbor
out
with all the
sometime.
cars in his garage would maybe join. Frank or whatever your neighbor's name is,
We
Taylor.
talked about Robert being one.
Robert?
Robert, yeah.
I don't think Robert's a Freemason. I don't think they'll let him in there.
That's what he wants you to think.
He's made their
All
wives too uncomfortable throughout the years.
So I'm gonna buy a portable DVD player. I'm gonna rip the Honored Queen video, and then we're gonna have a live watch party next Wednesday.
Dude,
Okay.
we have to do it.
We do have to do it. But...
I'm all set, by the way, like spells wise and stuff.
Me too.
Kevin?
Yep.
Cool. We press on. Long rest is over. Nothing else happens. Hattie looks very tired, but not to the point of exhaustion. You have one way you were heading, which was down the old Svalich Road towards the village of Barovia, which I described as Kevin, your character is a natural native of Barovia. You know that there's only really a few small populated towns in Barovia. Sorry, I keep like hiccuping. In Barovia, and you know that the village of Barovia is one of them. There's the village of Barovia. There is Valakai, which is like the biggest quote unquote town or city in Barovia. There's Kresk, and that's pretty much it. There's a few other small populaces throughout the area. However, the village of Barovia is the first on this path. It is kind of like a medium-sized town. However, everything all seems very dim and bleak compared to the outside world of Barovia, which I guess you wouldn't really know any different.
Lovely place this time of year.
Yeah, it's very sad and depressing.
Oh,
Great.
Cool beans. What do you guys do? Press on.
Yeah. I say the sooner we get to Barovia, the better.
Wonderful.
Onward.
You press on down the road. Are you guys going to travel at a normal pace, an average pace, or a slow pace?
Normal.
average.
Average, normal, yeah.
An average pace.
Are we in a rush?
Awesome.
I mean, not really, but we have this dead body. I don't know how long he can stay dead, right?
We have a dead. Oh,
Yeah.
We do have a
It's like that
decomposed
guy.
corpse.
I read the
I
note.
mean, another, what is it, an extra just couple of hours? Go
yeah, we
fast.
gotta take him back to the Burgomaster.
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 Meister Burgermaster.
It's tough, right?
The
Yeah,
Burger Master.
The Burgermaster.
I feel really embarrassed.
The Burger King? We gotta take the Burger King.
We gotta
Hell
take him
yeah.
back to the burger.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you think of a New Yorker saying Burgermaster, you'll be fine.
Burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
Uh,
Or a
Burgomaster.
Boston
Oh,
accent. Burgomaster.
the Burgomaster.
Nice, Randy.
Yeah. You got
What a
this.
pal.
I have a really hard time understanding New York accents.
They just like
Why?
Yeah,
Burgomaster over here.
First of all, are you mad? Are you angry? You need to find that in you before you can be in New York.
Yeah, that was well played. That was good.
All right, so normal pace.
Yes.
Anything like important discussed along the way, or anything passively done, or just kind of
Yeah.
travel's the name of the game?
While walking, I look up at Valeria and I say, "Have you ever turned into an animal?"
I've never turned into an animal before. I've not even ever seen anybody turn into an animal until recently.
Oh.
Cell erases the question mark and puts a check.
That's hilarious.
Have you ever tried?
I haven't tried, but I don't think I want to.
Maybe you should. Anything.
Question. Have you always been able to turn into an animal?
Well, no.
You just thought about it and then it happened?
Well,
No, I had to wait for my birthright. Do you have a birthright?
No.
I'd like to hear more about this birthright. Please
Can
elaborate, Uncle.
you do a birthright on me and then I can change into an animal?
What's your name?
Alrin?
First?
Yes.
No. I can give a birthright to Dunkle Haven Stasher the 73rd.
Well, then how do I get mine?
What's your father's name?
You set yourself up.
You need my father's name.
Well, if you're inquiring about a birthright, which comes from your father, you're going to need to ask your father. So what?
Maybe I don't want it anymore then.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'll stay
if-
human.
Now, what was
No,
your
you were an
father's?
elf.
What was your father's name?
My father's name is native to the Elvish tongue, something that, if mispronounced, could be very insulting. So I dare not elaborate the details of my father's dear deceased name.
You don't know the language?
I don't want anyone to repeat it, sir.
I won't repeat it. What is it?
Let me give me one quick second as I do some quick research.
All right. Fuck you guys. You asked about my birthright. Right down this rabbit hole.
Oh, if I ever tell you my father's name, I'm gonna get a shirt for my birthday next year. I'm gonna get.
I'm gonna try to
am.
investigate this for the next 3 years.
I should go change into my Parthak shirt.
That shirt's gold.
Kenny, Kevin, any traditional elven name could work.
Elfraid is where I'm going with. I had to look one up, so
Yeah.
So
You found a name? I wrote, can't pronounce his dad's name, but he's dead.
Oh my God. Missy's
Facts.
notes are probably so ruthless about all of us.
Elfraid.
Stupid half elf, can't shoot. Stupid.
Actually, what your page says, can't hit anything.
Damn.
How did he die?
Sal looks off into the distance as he walks down this path. Takes a deep sigh. A terrible, terrible incident struck my village. And my dear father used his very own body to save me. And I turn away as a single tear rolls down the cheek.
Oh my, what was the incident?
We were attacked by a creature that could shapeshift.
Awful.
Is that why you're a monster hunter?
Yes.
Holy shit. It wasn't me. I've never killed anything as a camel.
With that speed, that's surprising.
Were you left anything when he was dead?
What was that? Your mic cut out.
Were you left anything when your father died?
No. No, just memories of him and my mother and sister.
What are their names?
At this point, Sal is gonna take a breather because he's crying. And,
Hey, Kevin,
yes.
will you unplug your mic and plug it back in?
Yes.
We're receiving a little static.
Is this better?
Much
Holy
better.
cow.
Holy
Infinitely.
crap.
Nice.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, at this point, Sal turns his face and takes a breather. And
I look back over at Walren as I see how sad Sal is. And I say, well, you see, there's me, and then there's Fessel, Havenstasher, and Neville, and Fluffle and Quaffle, and Gubble and Vickle, and Venel and Double, and Tunkle and Duggle, and Stubble and Rumple, and Jumble and Fuddle, and Wumble and Crumble, and Fumble and Bubble Havenstasher. However, as the eldest, I am entitled to the birthright, which has fetched me this mighty piece. And I straighten my little bow tie. It has a faint glow to it. And,
Very impressive.
and this is how I'm going to meet the next Mrs. Havenstasher.
So you're looking for a wife?
Well, yes. Why do you think we're all walking through these woods right now?
So all of you are on a mission to find just your wife?
Well, yes.
Oh.
And also, this is how I can change into a camel.
Oh. That makes
What a
sense.
lucky gal she's going to be.
Thank you. Where do you think she is?
in
What do you think
Strahd's
her name
castle.
is? What do you think
Maybe she's here. In this city town we're going to.
One
Maybe-
for could only hope.
Maybe she can transform like you do into another camel.
That'd be
Who
great.
humps
But
this time?
I don't think I'd like it if she wore a bow tie, but I guess it's not a line.
I'm sure she would look very dashing.
Sure, I
I hope you find your bride. I'm rooting for you now.
are you
Let me
serious?
know if I can help.
You can, yes. And I like extend my hand up.
Shake it.
Let's go.
Let's to find his bride. And we go in.
Cool. All right, you guys make your way to the village of Barovia. The sunless sky overhead is still clouded and overcast. It looks like it's going to rain all the time. However, on this fortunate day for you, it is not raining. You come to the gates of the village. The streets in this town are cobblestoned, old, Gothic-looking architecture and houses. Some shacks that are kind of like look abandoned. You could, if you could guess, maybe every other house had no one living in them, as far as you could tell. The streets are quite sorrowful, and if it weren't for the occasional flicker of lamplight shining behind closed curtains in some of these houses, you would fear that nobody lived in them. But then you round a corner on these streets and spot a house with an open door, and you see an older woman standing in the frame, talking to like a middle-aged woman who's standing in the doorway. They're kind of conversing quietly, as far as you can tell from far away. You get a little closer, and you see a quick exchange of goods between them. You see coin being handed to the older lady, and the older woman hands some sort of baked good to the lady. And as you approach, you can kind of hear them talking, and the younger woman says, "Thank you, Granny. You take care now." And she shuts the door. And you see a wooden cart on rickety wheels sitting on the street nearby, and you all smell the scent of delicious fresh bread with hearty seasoning, and the smell of meat, pastries, and such. It smells delicious, and the old woman looks up and spots you, and gives a very warm smile. Everybody make an insight check as you meet this lady.
That is gonna
18.
be 17.
I heard 18, 17.
Nat 20.
Uncle got a 17.
0.
So 13.
Mhm.
13.
13? All right, let me pull you guys over here. Oops. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to summon you guys to a new board. There we go.
This one is sick.
Yeah, welcome to the village of Barovia. Can zoom out and move around. You guys are kind of on the eastern side. This is the, I'm moving Sal around to show you, but this is the path you guys took to come in. Well, you also have
I can't
you can't
find.
what?
everybody.
Oh, I have you
Okay,
in,
there we go.
sorry, I had you in turn-based mode still, or I had you in cutscene mode for some reason.
Good.
So yeah, it's Sal, Dunkel, Hattie. Oh, I gotta bring on Walren and Valerian now, and then I will explain the insight check to you. One moment here.
The big bustling city.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty decent size. It's like it's a village, it's a town.
Big
However, like I
bustling
said,
village.
it's like honestly mostly vacant, even though area wise it's quite a decent sized. Why can I not find the players? Here they are.
How desolate compared to Gary, Indiana.
Close, honestly.
Do they have an S&G Waffle House? Shack?
I'm sure the equivalent exists somewhere. There's Valerian. There's Walren.
You guys turned off the light. I like the
I
ambiance.
hate it. I can't see. I need a
I was gonna say, are you okay?
No.
And then there's
I think there's one on your phone.
Yeah, I know, but then they yell at me for blinding them. You
Wouldn't
can't-
you shine it at the paper and not at the camera?
It is shining at the paper. I can't see anything. I can't even see the screen on the laptop.
I've looked through Missy's glasses. They're like a prescription 0.1.
Yeah, they're not bad. I just can't see. I don't have dark vision.
Are you serious?
I would like to take you to the doctor.
Nat 20 and 18 and 17. This looks like the friendliest, sweetest old grandmotherly figure you have ever seen. And she gives you the warmest smile and says, "Well, hello there. You not from around here, are you?
Do you have any sweet tea?
Sweet tea? Well, I sell pastries and baked goods, specifically pies made of meat, like a chicken pot pie or a mincemeat pie, if anything of that fancies you."
Sal starts salivating.
Yes.
All of that sounds amazing.
Yeah, all right, fine. How much?
Oh, an instant buyer. That's so kind of you. Well, you know what? You're new to town. I would be more than inclined to give you all the sample for free.
No. Do you have any nut roll?
Nut roll, dearie? No, I'm afraid I don't make any nut roll.
We
Can
will
you?
take
I
what
do
you offer.
apologize.
I mean, I'll take his free one.
Lovely, dearie. I'll give you two then. You seem sweet.
Can I inspect the samples?
Yeah, I also would like to inspect the samples.
Don't be
Sure.
rude. If you eat meat, you eat meat. Eat her pies. I don't
Yes,
eat animals.
yes,
I turn
dearie.
into them.
Eat my
Remember,
pies.
I
just take
still
the free
inspect.
sample and eat it.
Cool.
I looked Uncle in the eye as I raised the food up to my face so I can inspect it.
I do
What
as well.
are you looking for? You're just looking at it, or?
Anything
just-
like out of the ordinary, like
Oh, I
don't
mean,
know.
it looks like a pie.
hmm.
You can, I mean, sure, you can make perception checks on it.
I guess I'm just like inspecting it. Like, what kind of meat is it? Like, is it beef? Is it pork? Chicken? Like,
Yeah, I
just
want to know
genuinely
everything about
curious.
it. And I rolled a
Like,
14.
Sure. You 14. Yeah, it looks like a pie. And then to answer your question, see if you can. I mean, you can roll a perception check to see if you can see what kind of meat, or you can ask her, I guess.
what's in your pie, dearie?
Oh, I'm the dearie. You're the dearie. And she she winks, and
No, you're the dearie.
she
No.
smiles. She's got these crooked, unkept teeth that are almost kind of rotting in her mouth, but more just because she doesn't look like she has a lot of money. And she says, "Oh well, I kind of use whatever we can get our hands on around here. There's flour, butter, protein, and love is my special ingredient."
Oh, so whatever dead animal. That's good.
Yes, I mean it's they're meat pies. I mean there's many animals that we tend to here in Barovia, and pig, goat, chicken, wolf, whatever we can find.
I rolled a 21
Oh,
on my
wolf
perception
pie.
check.
Yeah. A 21 what check?
Perception.
Yeah, looks like meat is in the pie. She's not lying. Um,
Okay. I consume the meat pie.
cool. Um,
Wait, so when we were coming in, we heard a woman call her granny and then run away, or say like thanks, granny.
yeah, she said, "Thanks, Granny. Take care now," and shut the door. You can Granny seems as if she's going to door and selling her pies,
Gotcha.
and has kindly offered free samples to you guys as newcomers to the town to say hello and welcome. And 2 for you, dearie. And she hands 2 pies to Hattie. And then each of you guys all have a pie as well. And yeah, Alex, Valerian, and who else ate it? You said,
I did.
and Sal. They taste awesome. They are delicious. They are still warm. It's quite honestly some of the best food you've eaten in a very long time, considering your travels in the wilderness.
Watch everybody else eat the pie, and then I eat my pie.
Okay.
I would just like to exclaim like, oh my goodness! Like, they call you Granny? I'm gonna need more of these. Holy mackerel!
Oh yes, everyone in town loves my pies, and it's quite honestly the least I can do for these town folk here. It's quite a sad place we live in, the sorrowful nature of the village and its people here. I only wished that I could do more to alleviate their suffering.
What are they suffering from?
Oh, why, the grasp that Strahd has over this land, of course, and we all live a sad life here in Barovia. And I try to do what little I can to create little sparks of joy.
I mean, like, you're pretty old. How long has he been here? How long has this been happening?
Oh, since I
Wow.
was born. Since I was born, I mean, legend says that Strahd has had his grip over this land for near 700 years now.
I look at Hattie and I say, I'm 300.
It's quite honestly a way of life. It's just what it is, and we've accepted that from the moment we were born, and we will accept it until the day we die.
That sounds like a shit way to live.
Well, dear, we quite honestly don't know any other way, so it's just the way it is.
How long does it take to bake a pie?
Oh, well, I don't know. Let me look that up.
I ask if Granny can put down her famous meat pie recipe in my notebook so I can have it.
Oh, you wish, you wish. I'll take that recipe with me to the grave, dearie.
Granny, don't rob the world of your delicious little tidbits of heaven and happiness. Don't you wish for that to be passed along in the generations beyond you?
Oh, I'll pass it along eventually, but, well, we've quite only just met, and I don't plan on dying anytime soon. These old bones have a few years left in them. She gives like an awkward little squat to show that she's a little spry and nimble. Well, and to answer your question, a traditional meat pie takes about 1 hour and 32 minutes.
Those 2 minutes are the extra little bit of love she puts in it.
That's quite
Sprinkle
right,
of
dearie.
love.
And what's your names? So sorry that I didn't introduce myself. Everyone calls me Granny.
How long would it take to make
Granny?
a good pie?
About an hour and 32 minutes.
Sure. How many good
Meat
berries
takes
would you
way
need?
longer to cook.
Oh, a good berry pie. Well, let's see. I don't know.
30 minutes.
Pick a random number, and I will use that number of good berries to bake a pie. They're quite small, aren't they? Are you holding one up for her to see?
I don't have any.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like guessing that she knows what that is.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what a good berry is? It's like a cranberry, but good.
Oh, really? Yes, I can't quite. We don't have any good berries naturally growing here in Barovia, so I'm quite sorry. I've never seen one before.
Here, hold on. And I
Are they roughly the? Oh, wonderful! Oh, wow, 10 of them there.
Show her
They're
10.
not quite big there, are they?
Show her 10 good berries.
Wow. I don't think I can make a pie out of these, but they look quite good. I feel like I would need quite some more.
How many more?
Well, probably about a pint. So let's say about 70 berries.
70 berries, all right. Can I stay here for a day or two?
Sure, yes, you can stock up 70 berries, and I'd be more than glad to make you a good berry pie.
Great, where's my room? And I just like walk in. Like
She's not
on
in
a
a house.
cart.
She's just like a cart, like a peddler.
Oh, I thought she was like at like a front porch.
No, well, she was at somebody else's front porch.
Okay.
So you could walk into a random stranger's home. But yeah, I mean, you could tell it's not hers. It's like she's going door to door selling.
Okay.
Keep in mind also, good berries go away after 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I cast it 3 more times.
Okay.
So I have 40 good berries. And then I use natural recovery.
Okay.
And I cast it 2 more times.
Oh, 60 berries, dearie. Wonderful. You're so close.
Any chance you can make this work?
Well, for you, I guess I could make a smaller pie. I'll take these and I'll get going back to my home, and I'll make the pie for you, dearie. Fortunately, I don't quite have enough room for all of you, but if there is a place in town that you could probably stay. There's a tavern. It's called the well, it was called let's see, what was it called? It was called the Blood on the Vine Tavern, but some hooligans vandaled the sign, and now it says Blood of the Vine. But it's just down the road. Can't miss it.
Great, thanks. Let's
No problem, dearie. I'll
Where is he supposed to pick up the pie from you, though?
I'll get going on the good berry pie.
You're not trying to. I'm like, where's he gonna pick it up?
I'm going with her. She said it's an hour and a half. I'll wait and chat.
All right. Meet us at wherever we're going.
All right.
Off the vine.
Cool. Randy, Dunkel goes and watches an old woman cook a pie for an hour and a half. And everybody else goes to the tavern.
Up.
Cool. And you said you ate the pie too?
He did.
Okay. I was gonna, once he comes back, I'll tell him how delicious it was for him. Hattie, you ate the pies too?
No, I held them.
Okay. They are not delicious to you because they are not in your belly.
I was going to give them to Ollie because I feel bad still. But
okay.
I'm waiting to make sure that they're safe.
Oh, sure. So the rest of you make your way to the tavern, correct?
Yes.
Making my
Okay,
way
she-
down.
Yeah.
She points down the road, and there's like a sign on the street that says "Blood of the Vine Tavern this way" with an arrow pointing. As you're walking through the town, like I said, it's cobblestone streets. The fog almost like comes and dips down into the town too, so it's very like covered. It's pretty quiet, honestly. You do hear like the clickety clack of the cart that Granny's pulling through the towns, and you hear Dunkel talking nonsense into her ear about the difference between acorns and walnuts, and how one might be better than the other. Unless you have something else that you would be talking to her about.
You consume 4 first level spell slots for that.
6.
Holy shit.
Because I also have to use natural recovery. It's really nice to meet you. Everybody gives crab apples a bad rap, but I actually think they're excellent because it's like eating an apple but smaller.
And that conversation fades into oblivion as they walk further and further away. And you honestly, guys, quite probably pick your pace up to get away from that. And
I certainly do. Yeah, Hattie certainly does.
yeah, Granny's politely nodding her head as she walks her cart, and she's still making deliveries too. So you're just kind of like stopping at every house as she's selling these pies to townsfolk, and they are very happy and willing to pay for these pies. The rest of you, I'm gonna move you guys to a spot on the map where the tavern is. Let me do a little cross reference here. Bloom bloom. It is. Gotta zoom out. Am I as far out as I can go? Not quite. We'll say it's right over here. I'm gonna grab all of you for the sake of it. Bring you over here. Dunkel is not there. She lives like up here in the corner. Like over actually let's see down here. She didn't have a house. So we're gonna say she lives over here.
I'm trying to find.
Boop.
Still can't
Oh.
see any of the characters.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see them at all?
No, not on my end. Where?
Do I have to do that bullshit where I have to like make them? Okay, I have to like assign them to you real quick. Hold on. And then you
Where?
can see 'em.
Okay, I was gonna say, where are they?
I just
Like I'm facing north.
correct. I need to on these tokens. I need to like go in and
Oh, okay.
give you player permission on them, and then you should be able to start seeing them.
Mm-hmm. Got them. This town's just cool that we have a bear.
Way
You
better.
haven't really seen anyone yet,
Oh, okay.
so I guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that scary. It's way nicer than that token.
I don't know. He's a bear.
He's a kind bear.
He's got kind eyes.
That kind of.
All right, I think you have permission over everybody. Oh, nope, there's a few more people hiding. Valerian was hiding.
Is everybody? Where's Dunkel?
Tom's not with us.
Dunkel's not with you guys.
He was party.
He split the party. He went with
Oh, with
went
Granny.
with Granny, yeah. All right. All right. I think you should see everyone now. Is that
Yep.
everyone accounted for? Okay. The tavern is right where Lancelot is, this building here. Let's see here. You guys make your way over. 1 second here. Okay. Pulling up the tavern. Okay, so you approach the building. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination onto the main square, and its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway of this tavern, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. However, the sign has like an N that's been kind of like scratched over the F to make it read blood blood of the vine, or sorry, blood on the vine. So you could see that it was blood of the vine. Now it is blood on the vine due to some graffiti, I guess, or some vandalism. It's a pretty decent looking sized building. About looks like it would be about 60 square feet. What do you do?
Go in.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess what are we trying to do here?
heading on in.
Yeah.
Excellent. You've fallen right into my trap. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Are you?
Maybe.
Are you
Bar
sure?
Diamond.
Are
The
you
tavern inside is it's very well lit. It's warm inside. It is hardly comparable to the gloomy, cold outside of the building that you've been traversing through this town. And it's not like anything fancy. I think it's more just like the contrast of the rest of the town makes this seem nicer, I guess, than it really is. You see a bar, you see some tables, you see a few people eating food and drinking wine. Let's see here. It does have some rooms upstairs that you can kind of see. And there's a menu on the board as well with some food and drinks as well. What do you guys do?
Has it been like a full another day? Like we have to stay a night?
From your camp to here took about 5 hours. And you can assume we had said like you get 8 hours of travel a day, traveling at a normal pace. So I would say it's well into the early evening by now.
Okay.
I'd like to get a drink.
Cool.
Boy,
I would also like
bartender.
to get a drink.
You're making fun of me.
What?
Oi!
You said you were like. Never mind.
You got a lot going on here.
A pudgy little man, human, tends the bar, and he just, you see him just like with a blank stare, almost like a shell of a man, just cleaning glasses one after another, just zoned out, cleaning a glass, putting it down, cleaning a glass, putting it down. He picks up the clean ones once he's finished with all of them and starts cleaning them again in that pattern. And he looks at you. Oh, one drink. What?
Yes, please.
Two
What drink
drinks.
would you- What? Oh, what excitement! 2 drinks. What 2 drinks would you like?
What's the best?
Oh, well, we sell wine.
Do you happen to have any ale?
Well, we sell wine. No ale.
I'll have one wine.
Oh, wonderful. The two wines.
Do you have red or white?
Oh, we've got purple grape mash number 3 on right now. And that's it. That's really all we have.
Oh.
Is that okay?
That will do, I suppose.
Two cups of wine, or could I maybe interest you in a pitcher?
Let's do a pitcher.
Oh wow, a pitcher! This is the most exciting day. One moment. You can see that he hasn't sold a pitcher in a while. He's like bends down and rustles through, like you hear like clanking of like pots and cups as he's searching for a pitcher. Ah, yes. Here we go. One
I
pitcher.
look over at Wallen and I'm just like giving him the eyes like the fuck.
You see him like pop open a bottle of this this purple wine, and he pours it into a pitcher for you.
Yeah, the
And
comment.
Can I like clock how old? I guess it doesn't matter.
Somebody
For
said, "Hey, what's
like
up?"
how old that wine is. Like if they haven't seen anybody in a million years.
I don't know what that is.
oh,
We have one comment on Twitch.
oh,
It's
what does it
exciting.
say?
It says, "Hey, what's up?" And it's from Valdez BTW.
What's up?
What's up?
Believe it or not, that is my 4th grade teacher.
Thanks for the comment. Give us more.
Um,
What would you like to say to your 4th grade teacher, Randy? Look at me now.
I appreciate that you made me type the Yoda poster as much as you did.
Wow. Shaping futures.
Mm-hmm.
one pitcher of wine. That's 1 silver piece, please.
Okay. I flip him a silver coin.
Oh wow, he paid it. What a day! And he takes the silver, and you see him like press a button. Cash register opens, nothing in it, and he just drops ding, 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 a silver coin in and shuts it. Things are really looking up for us today, isn't it? He sees like talking to himself. He's like, "Keep going, Eric. You can do it. Keep going." And he returns to cleaning the glasses, the clean ones.
I just basically go back to the table, absolutely befuddled with this pitcher of wine and a cup, several cups, hopefully.
Yeah, he hands you a few cups. There is there's really not that many people in here, so like I would say there's probably like 1 table taken by some humans who kind of sit near the table, the front door, and they're just watching you.
Oi, what are you looking at?
Boy.
Looking at you. If that's
For
all
what,
right.
though? No, it's
well,
not all right. What are you looking at me for?
Well, we owned this tavern, so we would like to look at the people coming in if you have something to say. And they stand up, very annoyed and a little off-put by your comments as they approach the table that you guys have taken.
I look at them and I say, "Whoa, whoa, 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 fellas.
They
There's
are
no need.
they are females.
Ladies, there is no need to be so upset. We come in peace. My friend here is just a little agitated and tired. But we come in peace. Just we bought some wine and we just would like to enjoy our evening."
Well, your friend needs to learn some manners, or else there isn't a place here for her.
Oh.
Well, I need to stay here anyway. I'll leave.
Is that all right? And they look at you and they say, "Good." And they turn around and they walk back to their table. Make a perception check, everyone.
Me?
Everyone. That one.
16.
14.
Not one.
Okay. they look to be about in their 30s, pretty well fit, and their appearance doesn't quite match what you would think for the tone of the town. They wear like drab Barovian dresses, very similar to kind of like the attire that Granny was wearing. However, they've added a bit of color to their wardrobe. You see vivid red and purple shawls and sashes to kind of accompany and accessorize the traditional attire. You do notice also that each each of them bears a long, pale scar under their left eye. Each one of them.
Is it a scar?
Yep, a scar under their left eye. And that is what you get with those checks. You do also see another young man, human, who sits by himself at a corner table in the corner of the room, kind of like your traditional like mysterious stranger trope, kind of sitting in the corner watching, right? And just he's sipping on a cup of the purple wine. He you see that he's watching you, and he kind of like takes his cloak and pulls it over his head so that you can see his face, and he has quite a kind face. I have a picture of him real quick that I will put in the Discord for you guys. That's not right. Copy image, paste. That's not right. I'm gonna have to maybe I click and drag it. Nope. 1 second. There it is. And he kind of he smiles and kind of beckons you over. He says, "Welcome, travelers. Please come sit. Come sit. We don't get many travelers that come through this town as of late. It's been quite some time."
I look over at Sal and I say, "Shall we go?"
This has been the only welcoming person in this tavern. Yes.
He smiles and says, "Wonderful, wonderful. Are you all hungry? Are you thirsty? Can I buy you anything to eat or drink?"
As I hold the pitcher of wine.
He says, "Oh, wonderful. Yeah, the wine's it's not that bad. Once you get used to it, it's palatable. But hey, they've got pretty good meatloaf here. If you guys are hungry, I'd love to offer on me, guys."
We did just have some of Granny's infamous meat pies that were absolutely delicious.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, those are people in town rave about those meat pies. They are quite good, quite good.
Have you had any yourself, kind stranger? I mean, Aragorn.
Right? Spider.
I have. They're quite good. They're wonderful.
Caught your name, by the way.
Oh, my name's Ismark. And who might you guys be?
The real Slim Shady.
Whoa, what a name.
What a flex.
Wait a second.
To be fair, I doubt that character knows who the real Sim Shady is, so.
I'm just glad you're taking this seriously.
I am Sal. It's
And
nice
my
to meet
name's
you.
Walren.
Oh, Sal? Walren?
I'm Valerian.
Valerian? Well, and who might you be?
You and me, I have left.
Oh,
Those people, like,
You
talk to
left the
me.
tavern.
Yeah, when they told me to leave, they told me to get out. I
Oh.
left.
no,
Cool.
what?
All right. Hattie leaves with Ollie, and where are you going? Are you just wandering around, looking around for things?
Ideally, what I would like to do is to walk around the back to where that bartender, if there's like an outlet of where like the bartender is, where I could get in and talk to him.
Like a back door?
Yeah.
Okay, make a make a survival check. That's tracking, right?
Nat 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, there is no back door.
Ah, fuck. All right. Well,
Um,
like sit there.
No.
Where the kitchen would be.
You just sit on the back side of the building.
Yeah, I'm
Sick.
angry.
Cool. Back inside, Ismark's like, well, it's nice to meet you, Walgren, Valerian, and Sal. Sorry, your friend stormed off there. The owners aren't too friendly to newcomers, which is quite strange if you ask me. Because I mean, that's probably the most business they get is newcomers coming in. We don't have much money here.
Really?
Well,
Suppose
at least somebody was nice in here.
Yeah, I try to be. You know, it's been quite the week. Everyone make insight. All three of you make insight checks.
Okay. Ugh, I rolled a 9.
That is a 17.
17.
Plus 0.
17.
2 17s. With the 2 17s, you see that Ismark, although like a truly friendly face, he seems like sad. Like he's not in a good place. It seems the way he's speaking and the way his facial expressions are. You get the sense that he might just be here, kind of like escaping something. And he kind of like takes that sentence and kind of like wanders off with it in his mind. Like it's been a long week. Just seems exhausted.
I ask him, "Are you okay?"
His voice kind of breaks a little bit as if, and you see like a look of comfort and appreciation on his face. Obviously hasn't really been asked that. And he says, I'm doing fine. Thank you. It's there's just a lot of responsibility coming my way. And it's not good. See, my father recently passed away the last few days, and you're looking at the new burgomaster of Barovia, and he kind of like gives you a weak smile and 2 thumbs up. So yeah, just kind of dealing with a lot. So hey, but you know,
Wait,
sorry.
so your father was Kolyam?
Yeah. Wait, have you been here before?
Yes, me and Val were sent out into the forest by your father to hunt the wolves.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you for doing that. What did he offer you a reward? He kind of fishes into his pockets. He said, "I'd be happy to pay you. I don't know what he promised you."
That's fine. No, I mean, we just wanted to help, but
Oh,
how did he die?
that's so kind of you. How did that damn Strahd is how he died?
He killed him?
Not directly, no. He's just he was tired. He was too tired. Strahd recently took my sister, Irina, and he bit her, and it was too much for Pops, and I think the stress of the situation and everything bearing down on him, I think his heart just gave, you know.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not been good. I appreciate it. But hey, you know, let's not dwell on me. What about you guys? Where he kind of like wipes a tear that was kind of like forming out of his eye. I wasn't quite there yet, but he says, so what brings you to Barovia? Well, I mean, if you're not from here, obviously, Strahd probably trapped you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. But before the mists, where do you hail from? I love hearing from, you know, about the outside world.
I hail from Barovia.
Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, you know what? You do look familiar. You're that bounty hunter, right? Hey,
And I'm
whatever happened to your master? Where'd he go?
he and Sal looks off into the distance again as he as he gets this hue of emotion across his face.
Oh,
He's vanished,
Oh,
and I'm on a quest to find him.
sorry to hear that. Touchy subjects for us all. Am I right?
It's okay. Someday I shall get over this when I find him.
He
They're
was
back.
he was a good at what he did. I hope you do find him. I wish you the best. And what of you, good sir? He looks at you, Walren.
Second. It's been a couple weeks.
Oh, good.
At the end of my elaboration about my mentor and friend, I finish the rest of my glass of wine and make a pretty noticeable
Yeah, he chuckles and says, "Yeah, the first one's like that. Trust me, it'll start to go down easier."
Yeah. I grew up in a elven village. I don't think you would know it, but it was there that I learned the ways of healing. And I learned about the one that I worship named Coralon Larethian. And it was there that I learned most of my techniques. And after that, I joined an adventuring party, and we ended up in the mist. And I ended up here.
Oh wow. Oh, a man of faith.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So, are you a cleric?
I am. Are you a man
Oh,
of faith?
well, not as of late. We don't have much to pray to here.
Oh,
The morning light hasn't answered anyone's prayers in centuries, as far as I'm told. But you know, not much gets through the veil of the mists to the land of Barovia. There isn't any deity that has been able to break through so far. Strahd's grasp over the land has been quite too strong. So I do hope your prayers are answered to your God.
Yeah.
You,
Go ahead.
I was to say, you may be quite interested to maybe meet Father Donovich. He's
I'd
he's
love
at
to.
the village church.
Absolutely.
Yes, well, I noticed that. Oh, and what of you? And he looks at Valerian. Where do you hail from? What's your
Oh,
story?
I recently have finished university. After being there for a long, long, long time. That is really all that I know. I don't really know anything else besides the university that I come from.
Oh.
I have been there since I was a baby.
Oh my.
And everything that I know I learned from the people who worked at the university who raised me there.
Well, congratulations on finishing your studies. That's quite an impressive feat, and my apologies for being here. He kind of like looks off into the distance as he kind of like just emptily chuckles. He says, "Listen, I know we just met, but I'd certainly love for you to maybe come back to the mansion and maybe stay there. It would be free of charge, and hell of a lot more comfortable than the 2 rooms they have up there." He kind of like looks up into the loft. You see 2 doors.
Sal looks at him coyly and says, "Is this why you offered us dinner?"
He says, oh, no. Just out of the kindness of my heart. I truly do feel awful for the adventurers that Strahd traps in this land, and
I like
again,
whispered to you
maybe
guys, I think he's lonely. He lost his sister and his dad.
Should she
Sal
do it?
like huddles up with
Are we having like a team meeting? We're all like,
yeah,
I think he's lonely.
that like directly in front of him too. Like he can probably hear our raspy
Right.
whispers. But like
He's really lonely.
I think so. We should probably get Hattie and Dunkel
Yeah,
though.
let's get the rest of the group and go join this guy at his mansion.
he's like, I can hear you.
1 second, please.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Stands
we'd love to join you. We just
politely.
need to find the rest of our party.
Oh, there's well, your friend pouted out the door, and I don't quite know where she went. Is
Yeah,
there more of you?
she does that.
It is really not the first time.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
She
feel bad.
probably said
As bad
"oi"
then.
once or twice before she left.
Do you have anywhere for a bear to stay?
A bear.
Maybe 2,
Oh
possibly.
my! 2 bears. Oh my!
Maybe
you
2 bears.
Maybe 2, but definitely 1.
I'm sorry. You have a bear?
We have 1, maybe 2 bears.
Should I be? I know that I just became burgomaster, but should I be concerned for the bear?
No. For the
Unless-
first bear, no. The second bear, maybe.
Make a deception check. Both of you, all 3 of you. Group
All right.
deception check.
I'm here for it.
That is a 7.
2.
Hey, same.
Wait, whoa.
Wait.
11? No, 9 for me. And
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
ooh. You did not roll that.
Yeah.
All right. So
she got an 8.
not great. Okay. He looks at you and like, it's just like, I think I should be concerned for the bear. Yeah. I mean, I like you guys. I don't trust you that the bear's like 100% cool. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Please keep the bear under control.
We'll do our best. We did it before.
Okay.
Ollie is
Our bear,
a very
our
wonderful
bear
pet.
is definitely under control.
Your
The bear
definite
that we
bear.
know is a
What other?
bear.
There's 2 bears. What is a maybe bear?
That's
no,
the bridge
there's
that we have to cross. That's
I've heard
the
of
bridge we
brown
cross.
bears, black
You won't have-
bears, koala bears. I don't know a maybe bear.
this is that we only have a brown bear. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't fret, X marks.
He's like a little worked up, and he kind of like calms down a little bit. He's
We
like,
absolutely have a brown bear.
you.
He's
He looks.
fine.
He looks at you, Walren, and says, you did say you were a cleric. You need like
I am.
you see like an idea come across his mind. He says, I would love for you to come meet my sister. And maybe you can provide some sort of guidance or direction or clarity on what we can do. As you know, as I told you, she was recently bitten by the devil himself and is now enthralled by his presence, and he keeps coming here to feed, and he's got her under his grasp, under his control, and I don't know what to do. And I think that's what took my father, was just the unknowing and the stress of it all. So I'm not asking you to solve this problem by any means, sir. All I'm asking is for your help.
I go up to him and I put one hand on his shoulder and I look him in the eyes and I say, listen, I will do whatever it takes to see this right, but if I can't, she will receive the hardest prayer I can muster.
Well, may the morning light, or may Corellin Lotharian hear these prayers.
Amen. Let's go.
Let us go. And he stands up. He pounds back the rest of his wine. I lied. It doesn't get any better. And he slams the cup down onto the table and says, "Follow me."
Can we look for Hattie and Dunkel on the way?
I was gonna say he exits the door. Randy's got an 11 o'clock cutoff, so
Oh yeah,
we can probably just pause here.
Sick.
Because I mean, you guys. So you guys can absolutely find Hattie outside. Because I mean, has Hattie moved, or is she still kind of just like sitting cross-armed, just sitting there? Yeah, you guys. You guys see the trail of a bear walk of Ollie, right? Walk around the building, and you see Hattie sitting there, like arms crossed, like angry, probably.
Yeah, those girls.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, we're not staying there. I'm not staying there.
You guys all do see as well, two ravens perched atop the sign of the inn.
With red eyes.
Red eyes, and
Oh, no.
with red eyes, and they seem to be watching you.
Oh no.
Red-eyed ravens.
Wait, they actually have red eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this was all supposed to.
And then I think next week we will do Dunkel watching Granny cook, and then we will move on to.
Let me guess. Next week, the whole town is asleep.
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Maybe. Are we to know?
That was a whole nother direction that I was going.
Really?
I don't need to play. We can just say like I follow the party.
Well, or it's up to you. I don't care. If you guys want to keep playing, I'll play. They can either go collect you from Granny and get the pie, or like we can say that they've gone to the mansion and they couldn't find you at the time. It's up to you guys.
I can tell you like all of my moves like in advance.
Yeah, go for it. If you want to tell me how the scene goes, it's 1,000%. It was just going to be like, in my mind, like funny banter back and forth while she cooked, and or serious banter, however you like wanted that direction to go. But some things that you were going to learn was just that she bakes these pies like in her own home. She has a peddling cart that she loads them up every morning and walks around town, does her route, and she sells pies to the village.
Okay.
And everyone seems to love her. What were your moves that you were thinking?
I was going to accept my like good berry pie,
Yes.
step outside. I was gonna like feign something that was like extraordinary, like, oh my god, do you see that? And then immediately cast without trace.
And disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was going to like stalk her to like, I wanted to like watch her bake the pies to make sure.
Oh, so you want to do that like before she even starts baking the good berry pie, or?
No.
Oh, I see. I see.
I know she's already done that. I'm saying
Okay.
I want to do that to like make sure that like there's nothing.
Sure. To which I would then explain it is the end of the day for her, and she probably wouldn't be baking any pies this evening. It would probably be the next morning she would start to bake them.
All right, I'll go to bed.
In her home?
Yeah.
Excellent.
She doesn't know I'm there.
All right, so we're playing campaign and Randy's campaign. Hell
I
yeah.
love this Indy's little side story about pies.
Hell yeah.
He does not trust Granny one bit.
Not at all. Not with the nat 20 that said she was nice.
I love Granny, man.
All right. Hell yeah. Randy, I will come up with like statistics for a good berry pie for you. Like what happens when you eat them. I'll think about that and I'll get it to you by next week. I have it written on a post-it note here for me to remember.
Nice.
All right. In that case, Dunkel would 1000% not be anywhere to be found for the rest of the party. Should you all care to keep playing, or we can stop? Up to you.
I would say stop because I gotta work in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. All good in the
I already
hood.
know what Missy's answer would be, so.
Just fine, guys.
Sure, Missy would call off work to like.
Yeah, Missy.
Dang, I don't have any scenarios of just Missy playing.
And I
Oh
don't
my
You could. Could you do just a you and Missy one-on-one campaign?
Jesus Christ! I would just I would literally just pick up the carnival at that point.
I think Missy's character would die very fast. If it was
Yeah,
just
you guys
Taylor.
It would be Missy.
Character last
It would be
weekend?
Missy playing 4 characters and just telling me what they all do. it would be like playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my god! I can't wait. Are we starting that this weekend? Wait, next weekend.
Maybe.
Good night.
Night, Randy.